High of 80. Sunshine both Wednesday and Thursday with the highs each day around 80, and for Friday, sunshine, high 82. Overnight low 62. Yesterday's high was 93. Currently, humidity is at 93%, winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.06. Sunshine right now, we've got 70 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mark Turner over there, Mike Dreeth here. Tom Levine will join us in a few minutes. What an interesting weekend. I know you had one too. You go first. Tell us about your weekend.
I had a great weekend.
All right. So did I.
We took off Saturday, went to Bald Knob Cross.
It's a beautiful place.
For the second annual Blessing of the Jeeps.
Okay.
350 plus Jeeps.
So that's about 1,000 people maybe.
Yeah. It was spread over a couple of different blessings. They had one at 9:30 and then they had one at noon. But all total, 350 plus Jeeps. And then, we took a tour through that part of the Shawnee Forest. Got to see some of the sights down in that area, which was nice. Then we, hit a nice little restaurant in Compton. Came back, hit an orchard, big Xenia farm.
Yes.
Hit that, and then came home. Took a little bit of a rest. Got dressed, went to a birthday party Saturday night, and then yesterday we headed back south again for dinner with my mom. So,
well, good. How's Mom doing?
Mom's doing great.
Tom Levine joins us. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good morning.
So it was a great weekend.
Was Monsignor Sheldon Bunning there?
He was not.
To bless the Jeeps.
No, he was not. He did not make it.
Just seems like that would be the.
His robes were at the dry cleaner.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he
Mm-hmm.
he phoned it in, so to speak.
I did learn something.
Yeah.
Okay, it had been years and years and years since I had been to Bald Knob Cross, so I didn't drive the last time. Well, I didn't drive this time either, but the last time I was too young to drive.
It's a while back.
Yeah,
It's a couple of years ago.
I kept looking at my GPS, and it kept saying Bald Knob Cross, 4 miles away. And I said, hey, we're almost getting there. Then I look at the estimated arrival time, and it's like 17 minutes. I'm like going, something's wrong. Something's got to be wrong with my GPS. Well, I found out. The roads are so curvy and windy and up and down hills and everything going to the cross.
It's as the crow flies is what's
4
given.
miles as the crow flies. We probably drove 15 miles by the time we got there in that 4 miles because of all the curves and everything. But it was a beautiful trip.
It's a neat place.
Beautiful trip.
Yesterday was beautiful. The breeze.
Well,
and
the entire
lack of-
weekend was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tom, would you?
We went to Evansville, did some back-to-school shopping.
Going to take the ladies in pretty soon, yes?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday's
the day.
By the way, I want to say thank you to Matt Kinney. He dropped by a great big old bucket of sweet corn.
Matt Kinney.
We put up last week, Thursday, I think, Wednesday or Thursday last week, we put up 5 dozen ears of sweet corn.
No kidding.
Yep.
And he also dropped by.
We're going to be eating corn till corn is coming out of our ears.
Not just your ears, buddy. Matt, and I've got a story about that in a second. You want to stay tuned to that. Matt also dropped off a seed corn hat for me.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
He really hit it out of the park. My son Alex, my youngest son, came in with his significant other, and he did a perfect Dreeth. He played with her mind a little bit on the way into Fairfield. It's only her second time here. And they're going to stay out at the cabin, okay? So they come into town. The first thing they got to do is the Tiara.
Taco Tiara, yeah.
Okay, so they
got to
do the
get a
Tiara.
drink.
And then they stop at Casey's before heading south of town. He says, go ahead, you better go ahead and go to the bathroom. And she said,
He didn't.
yes, he did. And she says, well, okay, why? He says, well, there's no place out at the cabin. So Carol says, if that had been her, she would have said, we're going back. Get back on the road. We're going to go back. So she goes in, she goes to the bathroom, and he says, now, when we get out there, you probably need to get out and find some good leaves. and she didn't say a word. And when she got out there, she started to head out to the forest.
Looking for leaves.
Oh, he pulled her back. Said, "No. There's a facility here." It wasn't that. I just love that. I love
great.
it. We took them out. We took them to the big auction on Saturday.
Oh,
yeah?
at the fairgrounds.
Yeah. Barnard Auctions put it on. Barkley, Mark, and Denise, they do a great job. It's so well organized. And there was a
Right.
good crowd. But here's the big headline from that auction.
Okay.
They had the Mary Porter paintings.
That's
Yeah.
several of them, didn't they?
They had, I think they had 10.
Okay.
Around 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And they waited until noon to do the auction. There was a painting, a Mary Porter painting of a pineapple.
That would be a Mary Porter pineapple painting. If you say that 7 times real fast,
Porter pineapple painting.
you
Please,
win a prize.
please.
It's the Mary Porter painting prize.
She was afraid of Peter Piper. Anyway,
Because he picked a pineapple for
How
Mary
much-
Porter to paint.
How much did it take to pick up that pineapple?
$1,800.
Wow.
Do you believe it? That was the big one.
That's crazy.
$1,800.
Now, I know Mary Porter is
It's
well
huge
thought
here.
of. Now, see, okay, I told you my story about the Mary Porter paintings, right?
Tell us.
Okay, back years ago at Black's Flower Shop, they sold Mary Porter paintings.
Right.
The little ones, the 8x8 or whatever.
Right.
They're like $5 a piece.
Right.
For $5 a piece, can you believe that? Now they
Yeah.
go for $500, $1,800.
Well,
Right.
there was another one that went for over $800
Yeah.
in this thing. But there was a buzz in that crowd.
Do you remember when we did the auction and Mary Porter donated some items to the auction?
No.
It was years ago.
Yes.
Okay. And Mary Porter had brought some things out that she wanted to donate to auction off, and the proceeds would go to the chamber. Very
Okay.
nice idea. One of the items was a pitcher to hold a beverage
Okay.
that she bought in France.
Okay.
Okay? Trying to get people to understand that this Mary Porter picture was that a Mary Porter picture was very hard.
It was a vase.
It was a Mary Porter picture of a pitcher.
No, it was a picture.
Oh, it was a pitcher.
It was a picture.
It wasn't a picture.
It wasn't
it
a
was
picture.
a pitcher.
It was a picture
All right.
that she bought in France.
Good God.
My head hurts now.
How much? Do you have any idea what the picture went for?
It went for around $35, I think.
Probably go for $2,000 now. Anyway, I was just really fascinated. We also, took him down to my son and his significant other down to the antique mall down on Burnt Prairie at the.
Oh, yeah.
That's second weekend in a row we've been down there, and he found a couple
They're
coins he
getting to know
liked.
you down there, huh?
They are.
It's like other places in town.
Well, it's
They
about
see
time.
Mike Dreeth coming.
It's about
Yeah.
time for Mike to come in.
There's this story out of Mount Carmel's got national legs now.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Really?
Mini prom.
They say health officials are looking for people who attended a mini prom earlier this month. The Wabash County Health Department asked the public in a Facebook post to get in touch if they were at the August 4th event and have been experiencing, the symptoms, the regular virus symptoms. It took place in Mount Carmel. It's unclear how many people attended, but CNN ran a story, said at least 5 cases are linked to the event and 40 close contacts were identified. This is a pretty big story.
It is a pretty big story.
Jeff, the Bobcat, says that their cases jumped like 20 or 30 just over the weekend.
Over the
Gone
weekend,
crazy.
yeah.
It's gone crazy in Wabash County.
So that's something to keep an eye on. I think it's probably going to have a.
It's so bad in Mount Carmel that they closed Taco Tierra.
No. Might as well. Did they? You're kidding.
I saw on the internet that Taco
Seriously?
Tierra was closing.
Isn't that amazing, though,
Man.
that my son, who went all 4 years to FCHS, graduated from FCHS, before he comes to see his dad, before he comes to see me, he must get in line. And he was griping about the line that he had to get in to be
Yeah.
able to get himself a
Yeah.
mild Sancho.
Yeah. See, we have some friends. Their kids live in Indianapolis. Whenever their kids come home, you gotta get like 30 or 40 to take back.
Oh, they take it back and freeze it or
they-
something
they
like
take
that?
it back
Isn't that
and heat
amazing?
them up.
Isn't that amazing? Wow.
And they got to get a couple of DiMaggio's pizzas too.
Well, yeah.
We ate at DiMaggio's on Saturday night. Let me tell you something. They have a smothered Cajun chicken to die for. You had the ribeye. Was that Saturday night or Friday
I had the
night?
prime rib.
Prime rib. I'm sorry.
Saturday was ribeye night.
I'm not talking about DiMaggio's now.
No.
You're at K&M
I
to
went,
that.
we were at K&M
Yeah.
Friday night. I can't remember his name. Derek used to own that Southern Outlaws restaurant. in
Okay.
Harrisburg.
Yeah.
He's now their steak chef over there at K&M. Who is mighty fine.
Going to have to put that on my
He
radar.
can cook himself a steak.
Got something here in my hand.
You know,
Welcome back. The show is your ticket out. Welcome back. We have
start the
lots
bucket of
of
fun
things
with Mike.
that you'll laugh
say,
about.
I have something to say.
Well, the names haven't changed since you've come around. We have lots of neat guests that all hang around. 8 to 9 we'll see ya. 8 to 9 we'll see ya. Weekday mornings just to greet ya. Weekday mornings just to greet ya. Mike makes my chuckle a lot, cause he puts them on the spot. Bucket of fun.
That was one of his best.
Bucket
I think so.
Yeah, it's obvious that he's like feathered the audio in, so this is really pretty good.
So anyway,
Okay.
over the weekend we were, I can't remember where we were at, but the song "Rub It In" came on. That's what I started doing. Because Derek's version is to the
Yes,
the
yes.
song. That's
Rub
all
it
I
in,
can do
rub
is
it
start
in.
laughing.
Even the suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, Robert De Niro is 77 today.
Yeah.
Watched him last night. The Irishman.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's a 3. You better get 3.5 hours ready for that. That's on Netflix. I got through the first hour and a half. Going to probably get the rest of it tonight. But anyway, he holds. Did you know that Robert De Niro he has citizenship in the United States and also Italian citizenship,
I did not know that.
dual citizenship. Known for his collaborations, pretty much with Martin Scorsese, and that's what The Irishman. It's also a Martin Scorsese film. Gained recognition.
A gentleman of Italian descent playing an Irishman.
There you go. He's
This is no different than John Wayne playing an Irishman.
that's true.
Good point.
His first big role, was a Major League Baseball player in the sports drama Bang the Drum Slowly in 1973.
That is a great movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you got to you should watch. You should look that up.
His first collaboration with Scorsese was in Mean Streets in 1973. He also had a role as the young Vito Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather, Part 2, 1974. He also, he won an Academy Award. He also was a soldier. He was Taxi Driver was a big one for him.
Yeah.
He played Jake LaMotta. This goes on and on. I could probably do this all morning. I mean, this guy's been in some major. Goodfellas. Oh, that's a great. It was on last night too.
Yes, it was.
I can watch that thing over. It just drives Carol crazy because I can, Cape Fear, Midnight Run. The Irishman I told you about. That's on Netflix. It's got Al Pacino, Harvey Keitel, and Joe Pesci.
And Robert De Niro.
Married twice with 5 children, 3 of which born to surrogate mothers.
Okay.
Think about that. That's a little different.
That is a little different.
Yeah.
Sean Penn is 80 today. Excuse me, 60.
Sean Penn.
No, 60.
80?
No, he's 60. I'm sorry.
I was like 80?
He should look like he's 80 when you look at his bio and what's
Yeah.
going on. 2 Academy Awards. He was in Mystic River in 2003 and also the biopic Milk in 2008.
And
Fast
And he
Times.
was married to Madonna. Yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
You know, his acting career debut was on Little House on the Prairie. Did you know that?
No.
Did
Yeah.
not know that.
1974.
Try to picture Sean Penn and
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie. Dude! Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 1982.
plow that ground.
I love the best scene in that with Sean Penn is when he's in class.
When he's in class and the pizza comes.
Yeah.
It's great.
And Ray Walsh, Mr. Hand. Well,
Mr. Hand.
Wouldn't that be our pizza since it's our time?
That's great. Carlito's Way in 1993, another one. He was engaged to actress Elizabeth McGovern, his co-star in Racing with the Moon in 1984. He also had a brief relationship with Susan Sarandon. She was a cougar.
Bit older than him.
she
I don't
was.
think she was. He met then singer-songwriter Madonna in 1985.
Dun, dun, dun.
They married in August. This you got to have a scorecard for this. Okay, so just follow me for a second. He married her on her 27th birthday, and he had turned 25 the next day. They had starred together in a really bad thing called Shanghai Surprise was the name of it.
Didn't they also star in? No, it was not Sean Penn. I was thinking Vision Quest
So
had Sean Penn in it too.
they get married in 86.
Okay.
Madonna files for divorce in December 87, but later withdrew the papers, only to file them again in January 1989. Madonna reportedly filed an assault complaint that she was beaten in her Malibu, California home by her estranged husband. But January 1989, the Associated Press reported that she had dropped the assault charges. Penn was alleged to have struck Madonna on multiple occasions, but in 2015, Madonna stated the allegations were completely outrageous, malicious, reckless, and false. So that's done. That marriage is done.
Mm-hmm.
He moves on to Robin Wright,
Yeah.
who is probably best known
Jenny.
for 2 roles.
Jenny.
She was
Jenny
Jenny
in
in Forrest Gump.
And she was Princess Bride.
What was that?
She was the Princess Bride.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then
In the Princess Bride.
then she was in House of Cards.
Okay.
Remember? You have never seen that
No,
one?
I've never
No.
seen that one.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, that's a Netflix thing. They had 2 kids. Okay. One of them is called Hopper Jack.
Hopper Jack.
Hopper Jack was his name.
Named after what? Jack Nicholson
I
and
have
Dennis
no.
Hopper?
I have maybe.
Yeah. I would.
Anyway, no, so they separated in '95 because he had a relationship with Jewel. I'm only halfway through this. I mean, this is incredible. Then
take notes.
Pitt and Wright reconciled. They married in '86. They lived in California. The couple filed for divorce in December '07, but reconciled several months later, requesting a court dismissal of their divorce case. In April 2009, Penn separated for a legal separation, only to withdraw it. The case once again went before a judge. The couple reconciled on August 12, 2009. Wright filed for divorce again. The couple's divorce was finalized in 2010. It's unbelievable. They had a big fight over the custody of Hopper Jack. And 2013 to 15, he was in a relationship with Charlize Theron.
Really?
Sean gets around.
He does.
He's got some pretty good-looking ladies. Anyway, that fell through. He began a relationship with Australian actress Leah George then, and they married on July 30th, 2020. They just got married.
Yeah.
Sean Penn. Donnie Wahlberg is 51, founding member of the boy band New Kids on the Block. Outside music, he had roles in several films: Zookeeper, Dreamcatcher, The Sixth Sense, Righteous Kill, and Ransom, as well as the World War II miniseries Band of Brothers. So, and he was also in Blue Bloods. He played Danny Reagan since 2010. That thing has gone on forever.
It has.
Anyway, in 1991, he was charged with first-degree arson for setting a fire in the historic Seelbach Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky. You know where that is?
Yeah, I do.
Authorities stated that Wahlberg, then known as Bad Boy, the bad boy of the boy band New Kids on the Block, was partying with a fellow band member and fans in the early morning hours when he dumped vodka on a hallway carpet and ignited it.
What possesses people to do that?
Look at this.
Well, apparently,
Vodka.
yeah. But then you waste all the vodka.
That whole thing was reduced from arson to misdemeanor, criminal mischief. He had to do a bunch of public service videos addressing fire safety, drug abuse, and drunk driving.
Stop, drop, and roll.
He married a woman, Kimberly Fry, with whom he's had 2 sons. They filed for divorce. And in 2013, he was reportedly, and it's confirmed now, he's been dating and living with Jenny McCarthy. Mm-hmm. Jenny is an SIUC. I don't think she was a grad. I think she partied there for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Anyway, they did get married. Yeah, they announced their engagement on The View in 2014. They wed in 2014 in St. Charles, Illinois.
Really?
Yeah, at a Hotel Baker there. On this date, August 17th, 1790, the capital city of the United States moved from Philadelphia to Philadelphia from New York City. It made a couple of trips, finally in Washington, D.C. 1859, a hot air balloon was used to carry mail for the first time. John Wise left Lafayette, Indiana, to go to New York City with 100 letters. He landed 27 miles later. He didn't quite make it to New York City. So those pieces of letters
the air
are still
didn't quite work.
I was just wondering how long that would take.
1894, John Wadsworth of Louisville set a major league record when he gave up 28 base hits in a single game. That's something you want to be known for in history, right? Mm-hmm. Wizard of Oz on this date premiered in New York City, 1939. Here's one. FTD reported that in one day, the number of orders for flowers to be delivered to Graceland had surpassed the number for any other event in the company's history. And that's in 1977.
Because this is the beginning of Elvis Week.
The King. This was a bad day for Woody Allen, 1992. He admitted to being romantically involved with Soon Yi Previn, his adopted daughter.
Oh.
That's never good.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad.
She was underage, too, wasn't she?
I don't remember that. But it didn't please Mia Farrow.
No.
No, she wasn't real happy about that.
Ross Perot announced his candidacy in the Reform Party on this date in 1996. Ross Perot.
You got to lift the hood and see what's going on under there. Get her fixed. That's all we got to do. Yeah.
I'm a good listener. I'm all ears. All right, now, before I get into the Carnaby Square question of the day, we have something to remind you about. Carnaby Square is not open today.
Oh, yeah, they are closed for, they're doing some painting on the outside, and they've got some work going on in one of their dressing rooms, replacing the floors.
So, while we would like to remind you, as always, that Carnaby Square is the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, the Carnaby Square question of the day for today: who is the greatest guitarist to have ever lived? Oh, we got a lot of opinions on this.
Yeah.
And some people I've never heard of. We'll be back after this on Morning Coffee.
Get rid of your old documents and help keep your identity safe. Join FNB's Paper Shred Day Saturday, September 12th from 9 until noon at our Fairfield location, 220 East Main Street, to recycle and safely shred up to 50 pounds of paper materials. Want more protection? Ask us about our interest-bearing Secure Plus checking, helping to better protect your identity beyond your bank accounts. FNB, member FDIC. Please note that this is a paper shred only event.
Fall merchandise is coming in at Uniquely Rustique, and they have pumpkins of all styles and sizes. Check out their Wow of the Week on Facebook. A different item will be on sale each week. At Uniquely Rustique, they still have several new designs of inspirational t-shirts to spice up your late summer wardrobe. Come in and check them out today. Watch Uniquely Rustique's Facebook page, website, and the large sign out front for surprise sales throughout the month. Shop Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience.
It's a red-hot August super sale at J. Wilderman Autoplex in Mount Carmel. Every new Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram has been clearance priced for this event. 0% up to 72 months or up to $12,001 off new Rams, up to $11,001 off F-150, and $8,501 off Renegades. We will save you every dollar we can on over 200 pre-owned vehicles. Over 70 vehicles, $79,0199 per month with approved credit. See all the bargains at jwildermanautoplex.com. Stop by for a friendly buying experience. We appreciate your business.
Have you heard? All Sierra HPC clinic sites have made some changes. We will be offering sports and school physicals at no out-of-pocket cost. And it gets even better. School physicals will include vaccinations at no out-of-pocket cost for both new and established patients. Call 1-833-209-0498 to schedule your appointment at any of our 11 Sierra HPC clinic sites throughout southern Illinois.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Mike Dukakis won the California primary and clinched the Democratic nomination? Heavyweight champ Mike Tyson put away Michael Spinks in just 91 seconds. James Worthy led the LA Lakers past the Pistons for their second straight NBA title. The Yankees fired Billy Martin for the fifth and final time. Theaters were showing Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and the radio is giving us new songs like these.
Hold on to the night. Heart of mine. What is the color of love? How I feel about you night and day. Make me lose control. Sign your name across my heart. Do you wanna ride my Mercedes, boy? Are you ready for a new sensation?
Well, now you've heard some of the music from when? The answer and a dash of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean. And there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just
June 1988.
Michael Jackson and Dirty Diana, the top song of June 1988. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Gatsby's Gaming is back open 7 days a week. All 6 machines are live and running, and we are thrilled to welcome back our customers. Gatsby's private gaming room supplies free chips, candy, and soda to gamers while playing. We are open 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sundays. Must be 21 to enter.
Gatsby's Gaming, 1476 Illinois Highway 15 in Fairfield. Get your Gatsby on.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop in Fairfield. The only bad thing about a Skagmore is when the guy next door gets one and you don't. Oh, look, he's getting his lawn done in half the time, and you don't. He's only buying half the gas he used to, and you don't. And to top it all off, his lawn looks way better, and yours don't. Help me out here. What was the reason again why you don't get a Skag, that is? We are Main Street Shop in Fairfield, and we have a Skag for you, too. Just saying. Wow, zoom, dude. Wow, zoom.
Carnaby's half-off, half-sale on all summer fashions is now in progress. Stop by and purchase you a bargain or a sneak peek at some of the new fall arrivals. Carnaby is in transition to move forward. You are going to love what the Carnaby girls have purchased for you. Take notice that Carnaby Square will be closed on Monday, August 17th for an outside painting project. Stop by to take advantage of the half-off, half-sale. Carnaby Square is open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, and open late on Thursdays for your shopping convenience.
We're back on Morning Coffee. I want to say thank you to Dr. David Mills. He just used the Bobcat as sort of a book
Courier.
mule, a book mule, so to speak. He found
Courier
a book
pigeon.
that he thought I would be interested in, and I am going to take a look at it from the author Timothy Cotton. The name of the book, The Detective in the Dooryard. So I'll take a look at. Thank you, Dr. Mills. I appreciate that. Wow, Zoom. I have to say that once again, Carnaby Square not open today, but they'll be open tomorrow. You know, I've never seen anybody so. Christy says she's going to be open late. Guess what?
She's open late.
She's open late. She's open all the time. Carnaby Square.
Except for today.
Except for today. Carnaby Square question of the day: the greatest guitarist to have ever lived. You're up, Turner.
Joe Satriani.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
You know, Roy Clark.
That's one that came up in the answers.
You know, Eddie Van Halen.
Yes, in his prime.
In his prime.
In his prime.
What about you, Tom?
Before the drinking. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
That's another one
That's a
came up
great
quite a
one,
bit.
too, yeah.
That's a good one. I'm more of a slow hand guy.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Clapton.
Okay.
Hendrix has got to be there close.
Hendrix, yeah. Gotta. You got to throw B.B. King in there.
Right.
Yes. How about Les Paul?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Well, he invented the electric
He sure
guitar.
did. Michael suggests that maybe since he was the originator, he should be considered. Remember, what was it? Les Paul and Mary Ford together, weren't they? They had a lot of big hits in the 50s. Josh says, now, and you're going to help me with this because you know this name. Joe Bonamassa?
Bonamassa. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that's selling the guitars on Home Shopping Network.
If I'm not mistaken, he played with Sammy Hagar for a bit.
Josh says he's phenomenal.
Yes, he is. He's a very good guitar player.
Marcia suggests Chet Atkins,
Oh, yeah.
along with Roy Clark.
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons.
Yeah.
There's another good one. There's a list here by Brandon, and I'm sorry, there are only one or two of these. He mentioned Joe Satriani. Buckhead, Buckehead, Buckhead.
Okay.
Michael Angelo Badio, or Bascio. Yngwie.
Oh, Yngwie Malmsteen?
Yes.
Yngwie.
Yngwie. Yep.
Yeah.
Paul Gilbert, just to name a few. Thank you, Brandon. Jerry says the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine guitarist. Yes.
Rhonda says she's partial to Wes Clark. Since Rhonda's last...
Since they're married?
Rhonda's last name
That's where my husband plays.
Her last name is Clark, so I can only assume. Angus Young, AC/DC.
Yeah.
That's only 3 chords, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to diminish. That was Mark's suggestion. Jennifer says Stevie Ray Vaughan. Tommy says Slash from Guns N' Roses. Jimi Hendrix. David Gilmour, Frida says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton. Jason says Angus Young. Sean says Randy Rhoads. Does that name ring a bell? That's a talk show host. I didn't know.
I don't know.
Prince, Hendrix. George says Lindsey Buckingham. Gordy likes Roy Clark. Slash. Gene suggests not only Chet Atkins, Roy Clark, but also Jerry Reed and Vince Gill.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know Vince Gill was known for his guitar work.
What about Joe Walsh?
Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
There's a great one right there. No doubt about it. Ricky
And,
Skaggs.
Bernie
Tom.
with the Eagles. Bernie Mader? No, not Bernie Mader. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm
Was one of
sorry.
the original members of the
Right.
Eagles. Yeah.
I can't
Leadon.
remember. Ricky Skaggs.
Leadon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Eric said Ricky Skaggs. How
Yeah.
about Chet Atkins? Jimmy Capps. Does that name ring a bell for anybody?
No.
Eric Clapton. Randy Rhoads. Rhonda says Randy Rhoads, too. I got to figure out who Randy Rhoads is.
I think he's a country music star.
Okay. Jimmy Ray Vaughan, Prince. Jeff Beck. There's a good one.
that's a good
Ace
one.
Frehley.
Mm-hmm.
And another Randy Rhoads. There's three Randy Rhoads. Because we got to figure out
Randy
who Randy
Rhoads,
Rhoads is.
American
You know, you can
guitarist.
also throw in Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Yes. Now, Ken
Randy
Odie-
Rhoads played with Quiet Riot and Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's the reason why I'm not familiar.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, yeah, Randy Rhoads was the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
right.
okay. All right.
Thanks for calling.
Got a taste for Bat then, huh? Ken Odie says Fairfield's own Terry G. Smith, and I've heard him play, and he's wonderful. So there you go. There's your question of the day. The Carnaby Square question of the day. Once again, a reminder, they will not be open today. They're doing a little facelift out front.
Yeah, well, doing a little painting. Christy told me that, you didn't want people walking in and paint dropping on their head.
No. Okay, so get a load of this. Oh, we did mention earlier, fans are marking the 43rd anniversary. It's been 43 years since Elvis died.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And he was 42 when he died, right?
Yeah. Okay, I got to mention one other one before I know you have some stuff.
No.
This
Go right ahead.
I find this just fascinating. Kim Kardashian West, because she's married to Kanye.
She's going to be the first lady, you know.
She's joining She's joining the campaign to help free a rapper. His name's what I find interesting. This rapper has been sentenced to life in prison. His real name is Corey Miller, but he was convicted of fatally shooting a 16-year-old while in a club in Louisiana in 2002.
What's a 16-year-old doing in the club? That's my question.
It's in Louisiana.
Oh,
Guess
good
what?
point.
Guess what Corey Miller's rap name is?
No idea.
I can see it from here.
C Murder.
See murder.
Well, somebody saw
Oops.
murder.
Yes. So anyway,
That's what put him away.
didn't help.
No.
I'd like to call the stand for this killing C Murder.
Did you see the murder?
Anyway,
I see it. I did it. Oh.
You can see all my notes since I've got it like now at 18-point type because I got an eye issue right now. Bobcat can see it in the next room, my copy. I'm going to get down to one letter per piece of paper before this is over with.
People across the street going, I can see that.
I think Don Kay and Linda across the way can see it.
Hey, by the way, the oldest living American celebrated her birthday this weekend. She's either 115 or 116 years of age.
Well,
How come she doesn't know?
When you get to 115,
You kind of lose count.
115, 116, I don't remember. It was
Does
a
it
long
really
time.
matter?
I've slept since then. Give me cake. I just want cake.
Census Bureau has one record of her having been, we're talking about Hester Ford. She is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Census Bureau has one record of her being born in 1904, the other in 1905. It doesn't really matter. Either one of them, she's still the oldest person alive. So I don't see if there's anything else here that I have to say something about. Oh, did you see where the identical twin sisters, Brittany and Brianna, you've got twins, right?
Yes.
Okay. These identical twin sisters married identical twin brothers, and now they're expecting both at the same time.
Are they both expecting twins?
Nobody's saying right now.
You know, that was the theme of an episode of the Gilmore Girls.
Really?
Yeah. One of the side stories was that identical twins married identical twins.
What would you think about that?
We've always separated our girls. They were in separate classes, and
well, that makes sense.
So they are separate individuals.
And so you won't see them ever going down this road.
No, and they're not identical. So
all right.
Okay, all right.
Are we ready for trivia?
You know, you've been really, really hard on me lately.
Uh-oh.
You know what? You'll breeze through these.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this thing on the road, say Friday?
Sure. Why not?
We're asking, I asked the mayor whether or not there's power at Freedom Park.
Yeah.
And if there's power there, we'll just set up down there and just have our show out there. How's that sound?
Works for me.
All right. We'll talk more about it. Go ahead.
Number 1. Give me the name of the actor that played the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. I got that.
Number 2, Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple, is known for wearing a black what?
Okay.
Don't say a G-string, because it's not.
No.
In the movie Grease, where do Sandy and Danny first meet? Number 4, Michael Phelps is an Olympic athlete. In what sport?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 5, what is Harry Houdini known for?
Okay.
Okay. Number 6, this was first released in 2007.
This was first released in 2007. That's pretty broad.
There are a lot of versions of this. Just about every year a new one comes out.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know now.
Number 8, where does Nathan's Hot Dogs eating contest take place?
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, in Disney's The Lion King, what was Simba's father's name?
I don't know. I don't think I saw that.
And number 10, what's the name of the song that Phoebe Buffay is known for?
Phoebe Buffay.
From Friends.
Yeah. That should give it to you.
Well, I hope you're going to be able to help me out, Tom. Because some of these I
You
don't
got
know.
most of them.
I got a lot of them. All right, we're going to take a break.
I'm throwing you a bone today, man.
Yeah, well, no. Not a bone I savor. We'll be back with this.
I'm here with Darv Yoder of Interiors Sit and Sleep. And Darv, tell our listeners how they can customize their furniture choices.
You have several different options. You can get a lot of the furniture that we have here, sectional sofas, love seats. You can get them in several different configurations, colors. There's a lot of different options you can add. You can get the power headrest, the massage features. There's a lot of different things you can get.
Do you offer delivery and financing?
We do offer delivery. We have financing as well. The one thing that we offer and we do a lot with is the no credit needed financing option. So a lot of people have taken advantage of that. And we also offer the 12-month same as cash as well.
What's the most important reason to do business with Interiors Sit and Sleep?
We try to offer a great product at a great price.
There you have it. Darv Yoder, Interior Sit and Sleep. North 6th Street, across from Dumas and Vincennes. Sofas, love seats, sectionals, recliners, zero-gravity chairs, the whole gamut of furniture. You can get it in one spot. Interior Sit and Sleep. Get that new furniture before fall today.
Your responses to the 2020 census are safe, secure, and protected by federal law. Your answers can only be used to produce statistics which help determine federal funding for things like food assistance, healthcare services, and Pell Grants. They cannot be used against you by any government agency or court in any way. The U.S. Census Bureau asks about race and ethnicity in the census, but it does not collect information about religious affiliation. Shape the future and complete the census. This message is brought to you by the Wayne County Health Department.
Watermelon.
Healthy.
Cool.
And tasty.
They're grown here and are at the peak of freshness right now.
The Ileana Watermelon Association reminds you that every summer day is better with watermelon.
Bring one home today.
Watermelon.
And as we do every Monday and Thursday morning, we talk with Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler. Good morning, Sheldon.
Good morning, Mark.
We were asking whether or not you were there for the blessing of the Jeeps.
Did you give the blessing?
Monsignor Sheldon Bunning there to bless the Jeeps. Were you there?
No, I was not. I was here at the salt mine Saturday or so. I didn't make it.
All right.
Well, you would have been perfect for that.
How much salt did you mine on Saturday?
Well, yeah, we mined a little. We mined a little.
All right. New vehicles still coming in. They're starting to increase the volume of the deliveries now.
That is correct. They've got the guys and gals back at the factory working and producing them, so we're starting to get them to trickle in. Lots of good programs on the new ones. I got to looking, and we've got some. Buick is offering the employee pricing, I think, pretty well across the board on new 2020s. So you get the factory or Buick corporate employee pricing on these vehicles. And I was looking at a new Envision that we've got here. And this thing is, in essence, it's leather, heated seats. Got most of the stuff everybody would want. But that was a $37,490 list vehicle. The employee price is $34,715. But along with that, you get, I believe here, let me find it. You get $5,250 in incentives plus that.
So that brings your
Employee
price down under $30,000.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
That is correct. So some really big savings on the Envision right now.
All right. And some great financing deals as well.
That is correct. That is correct.
All right. And the service department is going strong. By the way, thank Jay and Jeremy and Brad for the help with the with our vehicle the other day.
Well, you're welcome, and I'll tell them you appreciate it. We try.
Well, they did a good job, so. All right. Sheldon, as always, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
All right, you guys have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Does your financial future depend on the performance of a single investment? In any type of market, allocating your investments among a variety of assets may help minimize risk. I understand the importance of asset allocation and can design a diversified portfolio based on your risk profile to help you attain your goals. For details, call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855. That's 842-7855. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 88. Partly cloudy tonight, low 65. Partly sunny, 80 tomorrow for Wednesday and Thursday. Sunshine both days with the highs each day around 80. The outlook for Friday, sunshine, high 82. Overnight low 62. Yesterday's high was 93. Currently, humidity at 81%, winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.06. Sunshine right now, 73 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good this morning. Nothing showing up anywhere in the area in terms of precipitation. Radar weather brought to you this morning by the Conard Financial Group.
Back on Morning Coffee, trivia time.
All right.
We got sort of a potpourri, yes?
Yeah, it's all over the map today. Number one, give me the name of the actor that played the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mr. Will Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Number two, Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple, is known for wearing a black what?
T-shirt.
Not a T-shirt.
Bow tie?
Not a bow tie. Turtleneck.
Turtleneck. Good job. That, of course, from the Bob.
Steve Jobs always had hickeys. That was the...
He was hiding the hickeys?
That's what it was.
Okay, yeah. Number three, in the movie Grease, where do Sandy and Danny meet for the first time?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I mean, there was only so many places that you could...
I want to say they met on the beach.
That's a good answer.
I'm going to say
correct. Summer loving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Number five, Michael Phelps is an Olympic athlete in what sport?
Swimming.
Swimming.
Yep. Number five, what is Harry Houdini known for?
He was an escape
artist.
Yep. Magician, escape artist, illusionist, whatever you want to call. Number six, This product was first released in 2007.
The iPhone?
The iPhone it is.
You know, it doesn't seem like it's been that short a period of time. We've become so addicted.
Well, yeah, because you.
Well, it's
'cause
13
now-
years ago,
'cause
and
now
you're
you
only
can
up to
buy-
iPhone 11. Come on.
Now you can buy the iPhone 212.
Yeah.
That's coming out this year, by the way.
You know, the other day we went to Dairy Queen, and I saw on the cups they were advertising Wonder Woman 84.
We saw that too.
Which I was surprised because I missed the first 83.
I guess that was supposed to come out in the fall, right?
Yeah.
So they went ahead with the promotion, even though the movie's not out.
Movie's on delay.
Interesting.
All right, question number 8. I need to know exact on this one.
Exact.
Where does Nathan's hot dog eating contest take place?
I'm going to take a guess and say Coney Island.
Coney Island it is.
Okay, all right. Well, that was a pure guess. Because that's where Nathan
Not
is
at Save-A-Lot.
No.
Meat departed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Nathan's was famous for.
Hot
That's
dogs.
where they were born in Coney Island.
Had me a Nathan's hot dog last night.
Did you?
I did.
Well, you can
Got
buy
him over Save-A-Lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're still looking for. You like the corn dogs though, don't you?
I do like the corn dogs.
The corn dogs.
I do like a corn dog. Number 9 in Disney's The Lion King.
Yeah.
Give me the name of Simba's father and the actor who did the voice
Oh,
for
geez.
Simba's father.
Mustafa.
Yep.
Good job.
And was that
Mufasa?
Mufasa.
Yeah.
Mustafa. It started with an M. James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Good.
There it is.
Darth
Darth
Vader,
Vader.
yes, was in fact the good father, not Scar.
Simba, my
All
son.
right. And
Pennsylvania.
number 10. What was the name of the song that Phoebe Buffay was known for?
I was not a friend's friend.
Smelly cat.
Smelly cat.
Smelly cat. What?
Now, what's the one
feeding you?
that they always sing for Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory?
Don't know.
There's a cat song, too.
Oh, Kitty, Soft Kitty.
Soft Kitty,
Soft
that's it.
Kitty.
Soft Kitty. I actually, the first time in almost forever, watched a couple of episodes of Sheldon Cooper.
Of The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Big Bang.
Then the other thing that I watched this weekend that I almost never, and it made me laugh out loud. I watched a couple of episodes of The Office. I mean, from on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, it laid me out. It was the he ran over Meredith.
Right.
And then had the race for the cure for rabies. That was the
Yeah.
funny.
Saved her life.
He ate a whole bowl of pasta before he went out on a 5K run.
Carbo loading.
That was great. That was hilarious. I mean, I was laughing out loud. So anyway, well, now so we made plans. We're talking. I'm waiting for some sort of call to tell me about whether or not we're good for Friday, because we're going to get out in the clear air. How's that sound? Downtown Fairfield. We're fools for the city.
That's it.
All right. Well, we'll be here. The three of us will be back here tomorrow.
All right.
Take care. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
All the important news here first. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 FM.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Democrats' four-day convention starts today with speakers including Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders and more, reports Fox's Rachel Sutherland.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama is a keynote